إلنا الحظ إنه نستقبل اليوم مشاهدينا باللايف المصور الأرميني العالمي سورين ملفينيان اللي موجود بلبنان لأول مرة حتى يقدم مجموعة صور له بعنوان Your Beautiful Eyes أو عيونك الجميلة اللي عم بيحققوا نجاح كتير كبير مش بس بلبنان إنما بكل أنحاء العالم. أهلا وسهلا فيك. Welcome Suran. It's our pleasure to have you.
Marhaba. Thank you very much.
That's one of the 3 words that you know in Arabic. Okay. Soon, hopefully, you will learn more. We will be doing the interview in English, and hopefully, I will be translating to our viewers. It's our pleasure to have you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much. It's a proud for me to be here.
You are a very famous Armenian photographer. Your work started in 2006, and quickly your photos have spread all around the world. They've been published in many newspapers and magazines, and also they've been used by many famous television stations such as BBC Spain, BBC Brazil, also The Independent, Telegraph, and many magazines and newspapers. This is your first time in Lebanon, and you are exhibiting close-ups of the human eye. Your Beautiful Eyes is the name of this group of photos. What was it like to meet the Lebanese audience, and what impression did you have of Beirut before you came?
The most strong impression for me was the Lebanese cedars. First, when people allowed me to come here and to make an exhibition, first thought was I should see these trees because they are so old and so famous. Even in Bible we can find information about them. So a few days ago I was happy to be traveled there, and have been in Baruch, if I'm right.
Arz al-Baruch.
Arz al-Baruch, and it's one of the maybe strongest impressions in my life.
And what was it like to meet the Lebanese audience? What was their reaction to your photos yesterday? Yesterday was the opening of the exhibition.
Yes, there was the opening, and surprisingly, so many people have arrived and visit. And I also make a photograph of eyes of persons who would like to do.
Yesterday at the opening?
To be photographed, yes. So it's possible to ask me a few days.
So
I'm still here, yes. A few days I will be here till Monday, so if anybody wants to
if anyone is interested, you are available to take photos also of their eyes?
Yes.
Okay, great. We're going to get an idea of these beautiful photos that have spread so quickly all around the world. سورين هو أكيد مصور أرميني عالمي موجود لأول مرة بلبنان حتى يقدم مجموعة صور عيونك الجميلة، وأكيد بيركزوا هن على قلب العين، وهالمجموعة حققت نجاح كتير كبير واستعملوها محطات عالمية مثل BBC ببرازيل، BBC إسبانيا، وكمان شفناهم بمجلات وجرايد عالمية وين ما كان. Suran, you're not just a photographer, you also are a scientific researcher.
Yes, I'm also a scientific researcher. I have done PhD in physics in
theoretical
2001,
physics.
in theoretical physics. Especially my team of PhD was quantum chaos.
Okay.
I'm quantum physicist.
And you teach physics, math, geometry, and astronomy at the Yerevan Waldorf School?
Yes, this is a part of my life. I'm interested to do something quite opposite of my photography life.
We're looking at the pictures now. These are close-ups of the human eye. يعني صور كتير قريبة ودقيقة لقلب العين البشر. Describe these photos for us. يا ريت فينا نشوف الصور لقلب العين. What's so special about them? Why do you think they spread so quickly all around the world?
Thank you. Usually, when we look in eye of people, we didn't see anything like that.
We don't see these details
We
at all.
don't see these details. It's a special technique which I developed, allow me to dip inside of this, and this is the true structure of the eye, of the iris.
Now, this is what, with a very specific lens that you use for your technique?
I don't talk about my technique, it's my secret.
It's your secret. Okay. تيقدر ياخذ هالقد صور دقيقة لقلب العين يمكن ما حدا قبله وعملها، في تقنية خاصة فيه وبقول هي سر لإله. سألته إذا بيستعمل لينز خاص تياخذ الصورة بهالدقة، عم بقول إنه هذه تقنية خاصة فيه، بفضل إنه تبقى سر نجاحه. You followed this group of close-up pictures with another group of animal eyes.
After making this human eye photography, I developed my technique so that I can do these photos in much more mobile situation. When because animals will not still alive and wait till I make a good photo.
That's much more difficult for you. How do you keep an animal still to take such a close-up of his eye?
Especially if there are dangerous animals, for example, crocodile or venomous snake or something.
You took these photos of these animals?
Yes. In the case of snake, it was easy because there was a herpetologist who keep the snake till I photograph. It was easy, but with big dangerous animals, it's difficult. It was caiman and crocodile which I photographed. I was happy enough to be on the other side of the cage and do it through the glass of aquarium.
Okay. سألت سورين عن المجموعة اللي تابعت مجموعة Your Beautiful Eyes وهي كمان صور قريبة لعيون الحيوانات وهون بتصور كان في تحدي أكبر كتير لإله لأنه من الصعب جدا إنه يخلي حيوان ثابت يقدر ياخد صورة هالقد دقيقة هو أكيد أكد لي هالشي. Alongside the pictures of the close-up of eyes, you also take pictures of many other topics. You have beautiful portraits, you do nature, landscapes, and marriages also. Why is it that your pictures of the close-up of the eyes made you so famous?
Because there are many people who do, many good photographers who
These
do
are
also,
the photos of the animal eyes.
Many good photographers who do landscapes good or marriage good or maybe much better than me, but nobody can do such pictures of eyes. That's why this is something unique for me and for anybody.
سألته ليش وسط كل الأمور أو المواضيع اللي بيصورها ليش من خلال هالموضوع الصور لقلب العين حقق هالقد نجاح أو شهرة. قال إنه في مصورين كتار حول العالم بيصوروا هالمواضيع الطبيعة والأعراس ولكن قليل أو يمكن نادرا ما يلاقي مصور بيقدر يلتقط هالنوع من الصور. I want to go back to your other field of study, science. Were you able in this specific group of photos to combine your knowledge of sciences with your passion for photography? Do we see this in these collections?
Yes, because any technical problem in photography should be solved technically. So physics allow me to do this easily. Sometimes I was asked where you take your study of photography, but I self-taught photographer, and after I was asked, is it so difficult maybe to be self-taught in photography? But I said after quantum physics,
it was a hobby at the beginning.
It was a hobby, but after quantum physics, everything is very easy actually, because this was really something difficult.
سألته إذا بهالمجموعتين صور عيون البشر والحيوانات قدر يستخدم خبرته أو خلفيته بالعلوم وبالأخص بالفيزياء مع شغفه للتصوير. أكيد هالشيء كتير واضح خبرته بالفيزياء عطته القاعدة حتى يقدر يطور هالتقنية اللي عنده إياها بتصوير الصور بهالدقة. I want to talk about your other talents alongside your photography skills and also your background in sciences. You're also a musician. You play 5 musical instruments?
Yes, I play 5 musical instruments, but not so professional maybe, just for fun. But anyway, I teach 3 of them for 8 years in the past, before being photographer.
Guitar, cello, piano?
Guitar, cello, piano, lyre, and block flute. I teach for 8 years with private lessons, cello, guitar, and lyre.
How do you manage to do all of these? How to practice all of these artistic forms?
There was a very famous German mathematician, David Hilbert, who said who was very widespread in mathematics. In every branch of mathematics, he do very fundamental include. And he said when he asked the same question, he said, I devote to every branch 8 years.
Okay.
So I devote to physics 8 years, then I devote to music 8 years. Now I devote to photography more, 10 years.
And after 10 years, what are you thinking of doing in the future?
I'm still in photography.
Are you thinking of changing, or you're going to continue with photography?
Actually, I don't know what will happen.
No.
I hope that I will stay in photography still. I like it too much.
We're looking at your beautiful pictures. I
Thank
love
you.
the lighting that you use, how you work with the light. Is lighting important to you? Do you wait for a specific lighting or ambiance? Do you wait for a specific moment when taking pictures, or do you take many pictures and pick the best one?
Usually, I don't like Photoshop too much. And that's the reason that I prefer to get the good capture at the place.
Okay.
I use filters, various filters to balance the light. I also use some in camera.
So there's a lot of waiting, a lot of patience required to get these amazing shots.
Yes. A lot of knowledge
عم
of the
بسأل شوي
object.
عن تقنيته لأنه صوره بالفعل مدهشة. الإضاءة اللي بيستخدمها أو الجو اللي بينطره حتى يلتقط الصورة كمان مميز، وفي كتير من الصبر بتتطلبها لقطة هالصورة، وكمان هو ناطر كمان أمور جديدة تا يخصص وقته لها بعد 8 سنين للعلوم، 8 سنين للفنون الموسيقية، وهلأ 8 سنين وأكثر للتصوير. Are you coming back to Lebanon?
I hope so. First of all, I would like to thank Tekeyan Cultural
your
Association
exhibition is at Tekeyan Center in
invitation.
Jemaize, مركز جمعية ثقافية بالجميزة, and we hope to have you back here.
I hope too. It's not far from Armenia.
No. Thank you for being with us. It was a pleasure to meet you. We wish you great success, and we're waiting for you again in Lebanon very soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
وقفة قصيرة مشاهدينا، وحلقتنا بتكمل، خليكن معنا.